if you've ever dealt with any sort of addiction, whether it be alcohol, drugs, porn, food, whatever it may be, this video is for you. Because I had a great conversation today with a hairdresser, someone I went to see who's new, because my hair's longer these days. If you notice, I'm just going for something different. Wanted to see a stylist just to see how to cut it, what to put in it, etc. And had a really nice conversation. And within 5 minutes, we were super deep. Only just met this guy, a really nice guy, and he'd been through his own health issues, identity crisis, and addiction issues. And he's 18 months sober, and he's like a different person. And it's really beautiful that I can have these conversations, that people are having these conversations now. This wouldn't have happened years ago, and within like 5 minutes we were deep into this stuff. And it's just the way it is. If you ever meet me, you'll understand I don't really have small talk for very long. It's just the way it goes. And what's really beautiful, first of all, there's just so many people going through this stuff right now, especially men that I'm talking to, who are either going through this, who have gone through this. And it always seems to be the case that whenever the person finally opens up, tells the truth, faces their issues, then everything changes for them. Their relationship, their work, their business, their relationship with themselves, with their friends, their family, their children, it all changes. And that was the same for him. As soon as he faced up to his issues, everything got better. When he actually opened up to his family, everything got better. He was vulnerable. And the key thing was when he actually started taking care of himself rather than worrying about everyone else, martyring himself, trying to be a saviour, trying to fit everyone in his business, things got better. He started to actually prioritise his health, his mental health, what he needed, not being in a rush. And his business actually got better when he started taking more care of himself. He actually works less now and earns more. And because we're taught, we have to earn more, we have to push harder, drive harder, work harder. I know that's not the case. I know people that have gone through what I went through last year as well, with the panic attacks and everything else, and they're now working half as much and earning 4 times as much. And this is all about the energy, the containment, and this is the work I've been doing with magnetism and feminine energy and expanding your container. And really interesting talking to him about where he was 18 months ago compared to where he is now, because when we were talking, he was super present, something that he said he never would have been before. And he used to really care what everyone else thought, and now he cares what he thinks and concentrates on himself. It's really interesting because he was worried about looking successful on the outside, whereas right now he's worried more about being successful on the inside and having peace. And from that, he's actually more successful on the outside. And so, this is the funny thing. We talked about how it can be challenging and difficult, because when you're changing new habits, when you're changing old habits into new habits, you've got lots of things to deal with. The two of the biggest ones are the brain, which loves repetitive action, loves to do things on autopilot, so it just wants to do things that are familiar, and the nervous system. If it's set up for chaos, it'll keep on looking for chaos. If he was saying how he used to rush to work and speed down the motorway and get in just before see a client, and it was just, and I said, I was set up the same way. I was set up just everything at the last minute because my system was set up for chaos. Now it's completely different. I got to my appointment half an hour early because I don't rush anymore. Absolutely do not rush. King energy. King does not rush. The king is precise, he's poised, he's patient, and wherever he is, he's arrived. He doesn't need to rush. He does things early, so he's never worrying about time like that. Same as queen energy, elegant, poised, balanced. And so very, very interesting. And also like how when you do these things, when you become this new person, you have to leave old habits and people behind, because you even have to leave the old version of yourself behind. And it's not out of spite, it's just become a new version of yourself. You have to leave that version behind. And other people don't want to come with you, you have to leave them behind. because at the end of the day, your mental and emotional and physical health and spiritual health is the most important. You can't take care of anyone else apart from yourself. It's like, it used to be like, oh, I'll take care of you, take care of me. It's like, no. You take care of you for me, and I'll take care of me for you. That's the key. And so we have to do this constantly as we go through life. You have to keep on upgrading. You know, I did it 16 years ago to heal myself of all my health issues, my skin issues, my cysts, my mercury poisoning, and everything else that I had. And then last year, when I went through my panic attacks, I've done so much work on myself the last year, self-discovery, going deep into myself, you know, leaving the old self behind, looking and being like, why do I do this? Why do I say this? Who am I trying to impress? Where has that pattern come from? Where has that belief come from? And then when you're breaking out of that, moving to the next version of yourself, the universe tests you by bringing it back around and saying to you, like, are you really done with this? Are you really done with that person? Are you really done with that situation? Are you really ready to step into that person? Because the key thing is, you know, it's so easy to go back into old patterns, old behaviours. But to break free and level up, that's a challenge. And when you're truly broken free, those things won't even resonate with you anymore. So it'd be easy to forgo them. It's like, I haven't had fast food like McDonald's or Burger King since 2007. It's just not even on my wavelength. It doesn't even resonate with me. So that's how you know. And there's so much to this, like true masculine presence. I've been looking into. I want to start showing you more of the stuff I've been learning behind the scenes and going through it. This is the key. I really want a video cameraman so I can go through this, because the issue I've got is I don't want to be on my phone too much, but to do that, to show you stuff, I've got to be on it. But yeah, true masculine presence. Most of us as men never have that true masculine role model because our parents haven't been taught, our dads haven't been taught, and so you have to learn it. And you know, dark masculine energy, magnetism, shadow work, subconscious programming, nervous system regulation, detoxification, hormone optimization, you know, what you consume, not just through your mouth, but your eyes, your ears, who you're around. It's a lot, but it's so much fun when you get into it, because you're like, oh, this is the work. But it's powerful, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And if we came here perfect, we wouldn't have to come down here in this life to live and to go through this. And I know that my way of teaching is by going through it. So I embody and then I teach. And so, you know, so I am the movement. So I teach you, because if I can do it, someone used to eat, you know, people say, oh, I could never eat like that. Guys, I used to eat sandwiches and cups of tea and biscuits and all sorts all the time. That was what my diet. If I can eat meat and vegetables every meal and love it, you can. If I can exercise, if I can meditate, you can. If I can do breath work, you can. If I can do cringe-worthy shadow work and see a therapist and do detoxification protocols and take suppositories and all the things, you can. I'm not special. This is the journey, and I understand I don't want to be that person anymore. I'll go through those trials and tribulations. I want to up level. I know this is who I've got to be. And so this is also why I've just created Elevate. You know, this course is everything that I've learned from the past and all the new stuff to take you to that next level. And so, you know, and I can't wait to release it to the world. And it is the key. If you want to unlock your full potential, if you want to go to the next level, if you want to, you know, finally be the person you came here to be, this course is going to be for you, because we go through everything from detoxification, clearing out everything it needs to be cleared out from your colon, your liver, etc. Then we're going to building out your own unique diet. We're going to central nervous system regulation, shadow work, etc. Clearing out, reprogramming your subconscious, and then we're going to hormone optimization. So important in today's world. With all the toxins, etc. we're exposed to, like everyone, men's testosterone is so low. It's the average testosterone for a man from the ages of 20 to 40 is lower than a 70-year-old from 40 years ago. Women as well, just got so much excess estrogen. There's a lot going into this. I actually went up London the other day, and I'm just like, what is going on up here? I'm going to do a video on that as well. Probably get me cancelled, but I'll do a video on that as well. I'm just like, what am I seeing here? There's lots going on. So if you're interested in this course, send me the word Elevate and we can have a chat about how it can help you. And if you're going through this journey, just know you're not alone. This is the key. This is the work. And I'm super proud of you for doing it. and you should be proud of yourself, because this is how we create change, how we create the next level. And every one of us that raises our vibration, it's a ripple effect, and it raises the vibration around us in the world. So I'm sending you lots of love, and yeah, if you need my help and you want a structured step-by-step process of how to get to that next level yourself and unlock that full potential, away from burnout, overwhelm, etc., and you want to hit that peak performance, send me the word elevate and we can have a chat. Lots of love, and keep on keeping on. Speak to you soon.